Hi, everyone. This is Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred. And on behalf of Major League Baseball, I'm honored to welcome you to the Pony League.
It continues at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. We welcome you to Washington, Pennsylvania and Lou Hayes Pony Field. It all began back on Thursday. The Med Express Fan Fest gave the players their first opportunity to meet one another and check out the latest technology. Yesterday was Pirates Day here at the park. Three great former Pittsburgh Pirates, from John Smiley to Omar Moreno, on hand. Abe Key, president of Pony League Baseball. It was a big day. The Pirate Parrot was here, and today it is Elimination Monday. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Caridi. Thank you so much for being with us. We've played one. We've got three more to play here today as we move toward Wednesday's championship round. Coming up in our matchup this afternoon, Washington, Pennsylvania will take on Brownsville, Texas. The winner advances on. The loser will be eliminated. Washington County, impressive, bouncing back yesterday with a victory. And as for Brownsville, Texas, they too, after stubbing their toe in their first game, came up with a 12-4 victory to eliminate the Netherlands. What do you say we meet the teams now? Turn it over to our public address announcer, Bob Gregg.
Time now for our second elimination game of the day. This is Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series game number 10. Visiting team Washington County, Pennsylvania, and the home team will be Brownsville, Texas. Let's meet the visitors from Washington County. Leading off, playing third base, number 35, Zane Friend. Batting second and playing first base, number 24, Blake Stanton. Batting third and pitching, number 12, Chad Johnson. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 25, Connor McMahon. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 34, Nick Popolarczyk. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 13, Ben Hardy. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 11, Brandon Adams. Batting eighth and catching, number 8, Eric Cole. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 18, Jared West. Number 9, Mikos Mentalis. Number 10, Justin Naylor. Number 15, Ben Siller. Number 22, Anthony Andy. Number 23, Brent Kurtz. Number 27, Forrest Havanas. Coach Sean Cole. Coach Eric Siller. Manager Scott Downer. Washington County, Pennsylvania. And now for the South Zone champion, Brownsville, Texas. Leading off and playing second base, number 24, Darren Ramirez. Batting second, the shortstop, number 16, Derek Ramirez. Batting third, playing center field, number 34, Javier Hinojosa. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 9, Jose Banda. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 7, Rafael Capistran. Batting sixth and pitching, number 2, Rafael Parra. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 10, Marco Martinez. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 6, Rene Sanchez. Batting ninth and catching, number 14, Heriberto Maldonado. Number 1, Fidel Garcia. Number 5, Victor Estrada. Number 11, Michael Ramos. Number 66, Onelio Leal. Number 99, Jorge Lozano. Coach Javier Hinojosa. Coach Luis Trevino. The manager, Fernando Torres. South Zone champion, Brownsville, Texas. Umpiring at home plate, Stan Wilkerson. At first base, Brian Gillespie. At second base, Joe Ennis. At third base, Bob Schleiden. Decisions Committee, Gary Tompkins, Tom O'Connor, Dick Witt. At this time, we ask that you all rise for the Pony Prayer and our national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your hats. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or questionability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, and to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. That while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
Ready to go. Washington County, Pennsylvania, the host team against South Zone champion Brownsville, Texas. Let's turn it over to the play-by-play announcers for this afternoon's game, Randy Gore and Lanny Fratteri.
Thank you very much, Tony Caridi. Glad to have all of you tuned in wherever you may be. The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, the host team, Washington, Pennsylvania, Washington County against Brownsville, Texas. Always a lot of excitement when you have the host team involved. And as we said, picking up a win on day one against the Netherlands. Brownsville, Texas taking the field as Brownsville will be serving as the home team in this game. And Washington County, the lineup for Washington County today. Zane Friend leading off will play third base. Blake Stanton in the 2 spots will play first base. Pitcher Chad Johnson hits third. Connor McMahon cleanup in right field. Left fielder Nick Popolarczyk hitting fifth. Batting in the 6th spot, Ben Hardy at shorts. Brandon Adams out at center. Eric Cole, the catcher. Jared West hits ninth. He'll play second base. That your batting order for Washington County. And as we mentioned, Brownsville in the field. Starting pitcher for Brownsville is Rafael Parra, currently taking his warm-up pitches, the right-hander. And this is the defense around him today. Maldonado catching, Sanchez at first, the Ramirez brothers, the twins at short and second. Darren at second, Derek at short, Bandit third. Then from the outfield left to right, Capistran, Hinojosa, and Martinez. Defensive alignment brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts as the Washington, Pennsylvania group. On a beautiful day, we had overcast skies in the morning, but now in the early afternoon, sun peeking through. Umpiring crew ready for this one. Stan Wilkerson will be calling the balls and strikes. Brian Gillespie, Joe Ennis, and Bob Schleiden also a part of your umpiring crew today. And noted a beautiful afternoon now in Washington, PA. Temperature up to 73 degrees. partly cloudy skies, so the sun peeking through more so for this contest than what we had earlier on. Youngstown, Ohio already today defeating Guasave Sinaloa 11-8. That's one final in the books. Is the dimensions here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. 54 feet distance between the pitcher's mound and home plate. 80 feet along the bases. 250 down the lines, 305 to straightaway center field. Leading off will be Zane Friend, left-handed hitter for Washington County against Brownsville, Texas, and their starter, Rafael Parra. First pitch of the ball game, fastball is up and away, ball one, and we are underway. Zane Friend, 2 for 6 so far, the Pony League World Series, couple of singles for him. Parra's 1-0, fouled off behind home plate.
By the way, Randy, I felt compelled to ask Coach Scott Downer if Mikos Mantalis was okay, and the coach says that he is. The manager says that he is.
1-1.
And that he will see action. That we get a hit batsman on the third pitch of the game. By the way, the reason I felt compelled to ask Scott about Mantalis' availability, he's 3 for 6 in this World Series, having hit a big home run the other day.
Yeah, spearheaded the victory over the Netherlands, did Mantalis. 2 for 4 performance in that one. 3-run homer and 4 RBI. So
big boy. Wonder if he drove.
Certainly wishing him well, but now it's Blake Stanton with a runner at first. Zane Friend hit by a pitch. Blake Stanton will stand in. Stanton 0 for 7 so far in the World Series. Parra brings an offering down low, ball one. Signs from over at the third base coaching area is Scott Downer leading this Washington team this year. Pitched and played third base at the University of Pittsburgh, class of '97 as a Pitt Panther. 1-0 pitch, fastball up and in to the batter Blake Stanton. Scott Downer coached at the collegiate level as well at Pitt, Duquesne, and CCAC Allegheny. Short lead at first, back in standing is Zane Friend. Friend led off this ball game, being hit by a pitch by Rafael Parra. (2-0). Flare toward shallow center, and a leaning catch made by the shortstop Derek Ramirez, showing good range to get into the shallow center field territory to make that catch. 1 out. Ball just kind of fluttering towards center, and certainly hit shallow enough that Hinojosa was not going to be able to make a play on it. That was Derek Ramirez's ball all the way, and he gets the job done. So 1 out and 1 on in this top of the first. Pickoff throw, and once more, Friend back standing. Chad Johnson, he's the starting pitcher today for Washington County. We'll see more of him in the bottom of the first, but right now with the bat in his hand, 2 for 6. Couple of RBIs, hits a slow ground ball, backhanded at third by Banda. He'll throw across the diamond, and it's errant. Is into foul territory goes that throw. Runners will advance extra bases. To third goes Friend, and to second is Chad Johnson on the play.
From the Washington County standpoint, some good news, but some bad news. The good news is that they get the benefit of an errant throw here and put 2 runners in scoring position. But the bad news is that Friend, he made the turn at third. After he stopped, he put his head down and went back to third. If he had been watching, he would have seen the throw over the catcher's head, and he would have been able to score.
And immediately a defensive visit. There's another look at what Lanny was talking about on our video stream. Had his head down, did not realize the ball had gotten away, and by the time he was notified of it, it was too late.
Yeah, if he had made the turn and stayed where he was, he would have seen the ball. Clearly, it was like 10 feet over the catcher's head, but maybe no big deal. Infield's going to play in here early.
Connor McMahon will try to make it a moot point as far as the play at third base, or the decision at third base. Breaking ball. Is it called strike to McMahon? McMahon 3 for 6, 3 singles, an RBI, and a run scored in this Pony League World Series. This is the third game for both of these two competitors. 0-1 pitches outside, low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. So infield in here for Brownsville, Texas in the first inning. with runners at second and third and one out. Washington County with a major threat. 1-1 pitch, low and away. Waiting on deck, Nick Popolarczyk.
Yesterday, Brownsville handily won 12-4, and they decided to have Lozano, the starting pitcher, only go 3 innings. Ramos only 3 innings, so both of them are available. If they pitch into the 4th inning, they would have needed 40 hours rest.
2-1 fastball, a strike on the outer edge.
And early on, Fidel Garcia Jr. is warming up.
Here comes the 2-2 from Parra. Swing and a miss. Reaching out the bat and losing the bat handle on the swing. For strike 3 is McMahon. So the inning's second out, and now the infield will play at normal depth.
And normally you would swing at a breaking ball away like this, but McMahon obviously had to try to protect the plate. Ball started over the plate and then went outside.
Fooled on that sweeping breaking ball, trying to make contact, could not. So now it's up to left-handed hitting Popolarczyk, who's 3 for 5 in the World Series with a run scored. Breaking ball bends around the outside corner from Parra for ball 1.
Outside, buddy. Yeah.
Popolarczyk, 6 foot, 150-pounder. Favorite team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. 1-0. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Friend at third. Johnson at second. Top of the first. There's Popolarczyk's biggest fan watching on in the crowd here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. 1-1. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of catcher Heriberto Maldonado for strike 2. So some early problems here for Rafael Parra and the Brownsville infield, but a strike away from wiggling out of this jam. Kick of the offering, Popolarczyk. Bouncer to third. Charging on it, Banda sets his feet. Throw is high again off the glove of Rene Sanchez. 2 runs will come in to score, and Washington County with a 2-0 lead.
Oh my goodness, Banda, ball wasn't hit sharply to him. He took a rather cavalier approach to the whole thing. Number one, because he waited so much time on a slow roller, his throw wasn't going to get him anyways, and then he threw it away.
Base hit ruled for Popolarczyk, resulting in an RBI and then the error, allowing Chad Johnson to also score on the play, making it a 2-0 lead for Brownsville. So again, a hit and error ruled on that play as Ben Hardy, right-handed hitter for Washington County, steps in with a 2-0 lead now for the homestanding group. Pickoff throw to check Popolarczyk. He's in safely. So a couple of errors in this frame defensively for Jose Banda. 1-2, or excuse me, the first pitch a strike. Good breaking ball in the outside corner from Rafael Parra. So as it turns out, the decision, well, not necessarily decision, but the play at third base where Zane Friend had his head down, did not realize the ball had gotten away on an earlier errant throw by Jose Banda. That ends up being a moot point because he does score anyway. That on the infield single by Popolarczyk, and then Johnson scoring on another throwing error by Banda. Continuous pickoff throws here. A lot of attention put on Popolarczyk here. And the home crowd at Lou Hayes Pony Field, this Washington crowd growing quite vocal. Runner on the move. Fastball a strike. No throw to second. Stolen base for Popolarczyk. So riding the momentum here in the first inning, Washington County not going to settle for the 2 runs that they've already scored, looking for more. Ben Hardy 1 for 5 in the World Series through 2 games. As Rafael Parra delivers, wave and a miss. And that is strike 3. The inning is over. Washington County, though, 2 runs on 1 hit, a hit batsman, 2 errors, and 1 left on. Score after the top of the first, Washington County 2, Brownsville, Texas nothing, as you're listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
We're America's #1 sporting goods store, and we're always open. Every season starts at Dicks.com.
They play in all corners of the world. Boys and girls each learning the true value that only teamwork, competition, and sportsmanship can provide. Each year, more than 500,000 participants of all ages proudly represent Pony on baseball and softball diamonds of all sizes. Everyone deserves a chance to learn and play the game. They're our players today. They'll be our leaders in the future. Pony, making a difference in your neighborhood and all over our world.
Sponsorship with the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Each of the players have customized uniforms that have been made. Actually, that takes place right down the road in Masontown, Pennsylvania. So the uniforms that you're seeing, obviously these will become keepsakes for a long, long time. Custom made, part of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. 2-0 as we head to the bottom half of the first.
The batting order for Brownsville, Texas. Darren Ramirez will lead off for Brownsville. He'll face Chad Johnson, the starting pitcher for Washington County. Fastball away for ball 1 to start the bottom of the first. 2-0 Washington County with the lead. RBI single for Nick Popolarczyk at a throwing error, allowing Chad Johnson to score on the same play. And that's how Washington County has this early 2-run advantage. Foul ball 1-1. Here's the defensive alignment for Washington County. Cole catching, Stanton at first, West at second, Hardy at short, Friend at third. And you can see the outfielders as well. There's a rope through the left side, base hit. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first. Brownsville, Texas, Darren Ramirez sets the table for his twin brother, Derek Ramirez. Left-handed hitter, and Darren Ramirez there going through the left side. Now it's the right-handed hitting Derek Ramirez at the plate. Pickoff throw to check the runner. Now Brownsville down 2-0 early, but this is a Brownsville team that can pile up the runs. Averaged 11 runs per game during the South Zone Championship Tournament. A tournament in which Brownsville went perfectly through, undefeated 5-0. Hammering teams 10-0, 20-2, 11-8, 12-2. Some of the victories in that tournament. Count 0-1 here on Derek Ramirez. Next pitch is strike. Now 0-2. So Brownsville not going to hang their heads whatsoever here with the early 2-run deficit. They're going to get right back to work with the bats, something they've done all summer long. Roller to short, though, fielded by Hardy. Throw to second out there. West on to first, not in time. But the lead runner erased, Darren Ramirez, on the ground out that goes 6-4, fielder's choice.
Not all that sharply hit. Wasn't a tailor-made double play ball.
Javier Hinojosa will step in. Hinojosa, 1 for 6 of the World Series with a double and 2 runs scored. Throw to first to check the runner, Derek Ramirez, standing. Back in safely. Chad Johnson's pitch almost grazes the jersey of the batter Hinojosa, but he bails out, dipping that left shoulder in toward home plate to get out of the way of the pitch, kind of rotating away. From the stretch, Johnson's pitch. Dribbler up the first base line, fielded by Blake Stanton. He'll take it himself at the first base bag to retire Hinojosa. 2 away, and that out will advance Ramirez to second. Brings up Jose Banda, 2 for 5. 5 RBIs for him. He leads Brownsville in runs batted in through 2 games in the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Let's go.
Brownsville with a 12-4 victory over the Netherlands yesterday, bouncing back from a 6-4 opening day loss to Bay County, Michigan. Against Bay County was when Banda was 1 for 3 with a triple and 4 RBIs. Ball 1 to him here. Runner at second with 2 outs. Washington County leading 2-0 in the bottom of the first. Right-hander Johnson, fastball low and away, backhanded, knocked down by Eric Cole. Good job there, preventing Ramirez at second from thinking about advancing an additional 80 feet. There you can see the catcher Eric Cole with that backhand effort. 2-0 Washington County. 2-0 pitch, wave and a miss by Banda. Going around on a good breaking ball from Johnson. Ball dipping low out of the strike zone, and Banda had committed. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Banda drives one into center field for a base hit. Rounding third and coming in to score Derek Ramirez. Brownsville, Texas on the board, trailing 2-1. So Jose Banda, who had a couple of errors defensively a half inning ago, he makes up for it with an RBI single in the bottom of the first. With 1 run in, it's Rafael Capistran. Hit a home run against the Netherlands, one of 3 home runs struck by Brownsville, Texas in that victory. Tries to hold up his swing, but cannot on a good breaking ball again from Johnson. Rung up by our home plate umpire, Stan Wilkerson. Looking at it again on the replay, definitely went around. 0-1, swing and a miss. Fully committed this time, but it's strike 2. Washington County leading 2-1. Banda at first with 2 outs for Brownsville, Texas in the bottom half. 0-2. Called strike 3 on the inside quarter. First strikeout of the day for Chad Johnson. 1 run on 2 hits for Brownsville, Texas. 1 left on in the bottom of the first. Your score after 1. Washington County 2, Brownsville, Texas 1, as you're listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again. How about next weekend?
Yes! Horse Around at the Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through the 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Dunkin' Donuts, by California University of Pennsylvania, by ANSYS, by West Banco, and by UPMC.
Two to one, Washington County leading Brownsville, Texas through 1 inning of play. Brandon Adams will lead off for Washington County in the second. Also due up Eric Cole and Jared West. Rafael Parra. Couple of unearned runs scoring against him in the first inning. We'll get back to work in this second. Right-handed hitting Brandon Adams takes a fastball high for ball 1. Adams 2 for 6, a single, a double, and a couple of runs scored. have some defensive realignment for Brownsville, Texas. Jose Banda now playing left field. He was a player with 2 errors in the first inning, as we noted. Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0 missing low and away for ball 3. And Parra falling behind Adams in this frame and in this at-bat. Brandon Adams, 5'9", 150-pound right-handed hitter for Washington County.
All right, here we go. 3 balls.
Washington County on top 2-1. 3-0 coming to Adams. Fastball pumped in for a strike. So Parra struggling with his command through the first batter in this inning. Coming right back with a fastball. Delivers another fastball for a strike. Count runs full at 3-2. Right-hander kicks and delivers, and this one poked fair past the first base bag and into the right field corner. Hustling towards second. Good throw into second, and out is Adams on a great throw by Marco Martinez from right field.
There were a number of things going on there. That ball in the corner, there were some Brownsville players in the corner with the pitcher warming up, and it was indeed, as Randy called it, a perfect throw, right on the money.
His thinking 2 all the way was Adams, but great throw from right field. Derek Ramirez applying the tag. 9-6 on the put out as Eric Cole waves and misses for a strike. So Ramirez and Martinez combining for that first out of the inning. Fastball on the 0-1 looked at for a strike by Eric Cole. Cole, the starting catcher for Washington County today, getting his first at bats of the Pony League World Series. 0-2 from Rafael Parra. Rolled foul behind home plate. Something off speed. Now Parra kind of hunched over after that last pitch, but appears to be okay.
2 strikes.
Will slowly return atop the mound. Well, Rafael Parra. There's a look for the folks on the video stream. Evidently some footing issues. That's what it appeared to be after that follow through on the previous pitch. Now 1-2. 1 out, nobody on here on Eric Cole. 2-1 Washington County with the advantage. Breaking ball stays outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A right-hander loosening in the bullpen. Fidel Garcia for Brownsville, Texas. 2-2. Fastball blown past Eric Cole. 3rd strikeouts for Parra, and 2 away now in the second. So despite the leadoff single, because Adams was thrown out at second, follow-up strikeout of Eric Cole, and now 2 away in the inning. Looking for a 1-2-3 frame is Rafael Parra. Jared West, left-handed hitter for Washington County, will step in. Goes after the first pitch, slow roller, hit to third, and charging on it, Capistran fields, throws, and retires Jared West to end the inning. So a single, runner thrown out at second, and nobody left on after 1.5. Your score, it's Washington County 2 and Brownsville, Texas 1, as you're listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs.
To help prevent injuries.
And to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Let's go back in time. You are looking at cars arriving here to Washington Park back in 1955. Take a look, folks. Number one, look at those cars back in the day, and look at the number of vehicles and the number of people that would pour in here to Washington, Pennsylvania to watch the Pony League World Series. The stadium was constructed back in 1952, and for the most part, the tournament has been held right here in the home base of Pony League Baseball throughout the years. And literally, people come from all over to attend these games. This is day 4. We'll play again tomorrow, and then a champion will be decided on a Wednesday. Now let's get back to the action.
Welcome back to Lou Hayes Pony Field. 2-1 Washington County leading Brownsville, Texas. Just a correction on that final out. It was not Capistran over third, but Javier Hinojosa after that defensive realignment by Brownsville, Texas. So Banda, as we noted, was at third or in left, but it was Javier Hinojosa at third rather than Capistran.
Oh, yeah.
Part of that 5-3 put
Thanks
out.
a lot. I walk all the way down to the dugout to find that out, and you already had the information.
I'm sorry, Lanny. Well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Leadoff single here at the bottom of the second by Rafael Parra.
I went all the way down to the dugout. You know how far that is? And then where'd you get the information? From whom did you get?
From, well, the manager came up and informed the press box.
What, after the fact?
After the fact.
Oh,
well, they had requested, what were the changes? And then he came up and reiterated what they were. So we're all set. So it's Banda in left, Capistran at center, Hinojosa at third for whatever Brownsville's back in the field. But in the meantime, you can see there's the broadcast booth here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Lanny Fratteri, they go a long way to find out that information, but it is much appreciated. So after the leadoff single by Rafael Parra, Marco Martinez will try to do some work. He takes ball 1. Martinez certainly did some work out in right field a half inning ago with a strike to throw out a runner at second base. 1-0 pitch, stays off the outside edge, 2-0. Brownsville, Texas, led by Fernando Torres, the manager of this group. Pitch outside again, 3-0. Brownsville, Texas, appearing for the first time since 2013. Defeated Bayamon, Puerto Rico that year, 13-6. Then lost to eventual champion Okinawa, Japan, and Bayamon in a rematch, forcing their elimination. But back in the Pony League World Series, as it's a 3-1 count on Marco Martinez. Runner at first. Nobody away in this bottom of the second. 2-1 Washington County with the advantage. Ground ball back off the glove of the pitcher. Johnson fielded by the second baseman West, and he quickly flips it on to Ben Hardy, the shortstop covering the second base bag for the 1-4-6 put out of the lead runner, Rafael Parra. Oh no, do we have a foul ball here? Catcher's interference is the ruling, so the runner will be safe. Catcher's interference, the ruling. And we have runners at first and second and nobody out, so that takes away what would have been a nifty defensive play by Washington. So 2 ducks on the pond for Rene Sanchez. Offering outside from Chad Johnson, ball 1.
And if you're keeping score with us, catcher's interference is not a time at bat. It is an error on the catcher.
Taking a look around at the bases and firing into second on a pickoff throw is Johnson. Rene Sanchez, 3 hits in 6 at-bats so far in the Pony League World Series. A couple of runs scored. Hangs one high down the left field line and out of play. Out into the lawn here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Beautiful facility.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It has been terrific to see how this event, always a terrific event, but how it has continued to progress over the years. Dick's Sporting Goods getting involved and providing the uniforms for all of these competitors. Count now 2-1 on Rene Sanchez. Parra at second, Martinez at first with nobody out. Washington County up by 1. Fly ball to right on a line. Catch made by McMahon. He'll throw to the infield over towards second base, but everybody is safe. Throw kicked away, but no damage done as the play backed up by Zane Friend. 1 out of the inning on the line out to right by Sanchez. Ball hit right at McMahon, trying to pull off a double play, but the runner, Parra, was back in plenty of time. Heriberto Maldonado, number 9 hitter of the order. Pickoff throw. That will carry him off the runner and into shallow center field. Parra to third and Martinez to second.
Well, you never know whether a pickoff play is dictated from the dugout or not, but I don't see this as a high percentage play. And now, because of the error, you put 2 runners in scoring position for Brownsville.
And a chance to tie it up with a sac fly, or possibly a wild pitch, which will be the scenario. Wild pitch, ball pops out of the glove, reaching far to his left was Eric Cole. And in to score from third, Rafael Parra. Cole did his best to reel in that wild pitch. And the game is tied 2-2 here at the bottom of the second. And now on to third goes Martinez, as he is there safely on that wild pitch as well. So Maldonado, a chance to give the Brownsville, Texas squad the lead, but possibly with a sac fly. 1-0, low and away, 2 balls and no strikes. So an error and a wild pitch back-to-back has resulted in a tie ball game at minimum. 2-0 ground ball gets through the third baseman, Zane Friend, and into left field. And Brownsville, Texas has grabbed a 3-2 lead. E5 puts Maldonado aboard and allows Martinez to score.
It is tough when the ball is hit sharply for the third baseman to square up his feet. And on that particular play, Friend got caught with his left foot stepping over his right, and so it was a very difficult play because of the way the ball was hit so sharply. But it is the 3rd error of the inning against Washington, Pennsylvania.
And now we'll have a committee meeting on the mound with the Washington manager, Scott Downer, coming out to talk with his group as Brownsville, Texas has grabbed a 3-2 lead. 2 errors in this inning by Washington County. It was Brownsville who helped Washington County to a 2-0 lead with a couple of errors in the first. Washington County has returned the favor now. Meeting on the mound wraps up. Scott Downer, as we noted, out of the University of Pittsburgh, class of '97, is coach at the collegiate level. Also owner of Diamond Sports Instruction, which he founded in 1999. Also has been a baseball instructor at other training facilities in the Western PA area. Runner at first, 1 out. Fastball up and away from Chad Johnson to Darren Ramirez, who singled his first time up in the first inning. So Brownsville, Texas 3, Washington County, PA 2. Stepping off and then looking the runner back to first. Now the 1-0 from Chad Johnson. It is downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Johnson visibly frustrated at the moment. Unable to find the strike zone in this at bat against Darren Ramirez. Now, I mentioned this Brownsville team can put up runs Really like a pinball machine with the runs that they scored during the South Zone Championship tournament. And so that 2-0 deficit to begin with. Brownsville, Texas, not shaken by that in the least, now leading 3-2. Slow roller back to the pitcher, Johnson, as he slips off the pitcher's mound, throws the second to get the out there. And the throw back into first from shortstop Ben Hardy, not in time, but nice job by Johnson, especially while losing his balance all at the same time off the right side of the pitcher's mound. Was able to still deliver an accurate throw into Ben Hardy to get the out of the lead runner, 2 away in the inning. 1-6 on the putout. Darren Ramirez at first on the fielder's choice. And now it's twin brother Derek Ramirez at the plate. Johnson brings a pitch up over the head, ducking underneath it. Derek Ramirez, ball 1. Checking the runner at first, Darren Ramirez. He is in safely. From the stretch, Chad Johnson gets a swing and a miss on a high heater. Good fastball there for strike 1. Pitch looked appealing coming in. Derek Ramirez could not resist. 1-1. Foul ball out of play on the first base side. Over the Dick's Sporting Goods tents here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Wind blowing out toward right field.
Get in there. Get in there.
Home plate umpire Stan Wilkerson instructing the batter to return to the batter's box, and he strokes a pitch hard to left, but right at Nick Popolarczyk, who makes the catch to end the second inning. But Brownsville, Texas scores 2 runs on 1 hit. 3 errors. I said 2 errors. 3 errors in that inning. And 1 left on. Your score after 2. It's Brownsville, Texas 3 and Washington County 2 as you're listening to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Well, folks, one of the great events that takes place here at the Pony League World Series is the Champions League game. Special needs players make up the Champions League. It's been a fixture here at Pony League Baseball, and on Saturday, all of the participants got together to play with the guys and girls in the Champions League. Wonderful memories.
Let's go!
To the top of the third, Brownsville, Texas leading Washington County 3-2. And to take us through the middle innings, here's Mr. Lanny Fratteri.
All right, thank you very much, Randy. And Zane Friend leads off the third. Washington County down by a run. Here's the first pitch of the third inning, and it's a called strike. Zane Friend is from Canonsburg. He'll be a 9th grader at Cannon McMillan High School in the fall. Hit by a pitch his first time up and scored. Swings and misses 0-2. So we've had 5 runs in the game, 4 of the 5 unearned. We've had 5 total runs, 5 total hits, 5 total errors, and a 3-2 Brownsville, Texas lead. And the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays up and out, 1-2. Friend also plays basketball. Wants to grow up to become an athletic trainer. This left-handed batter, top of the batting order, leading off the third. 1-2 pitch, up high, 2-2. Luke Campbell is covering the morning games for the Observer Reporter. Proud Waynesburg University graduate. Former Observer Reporter publisher John Northrup was honored here the other night. 2-2 pitch. Hit weakly out to behind second base, and shortstop Ramirez, a couple of steps into the outfield, makes the catch, one away. Randy, you'll find this interesting, and I hope our listeners do as well. This is the fourth day of the Pony League World Series. We've had a total of 17 Waynesburg University current or former students work in some capacity covering the Pony League World Series.
That is amazing.
Here's Blake Stanton, takes a called strike. Carson Fox is in charge of gathering many of the Waynesburg University students that are working the tournament. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop backhanded play by Derek Ramirez. Strong, accurate throw, 2 outs. Our center field camera person for the streaming and with Pikewood is Hugh O'Neill, who's a current Waynesburg University graduate. And today is Hugh O'Neill's 21st birthday. Oh, 20th birthday. I'm sorry, 20th birthday. Oh, then forget about him. We'll get back to you next year then. 2 outs. Here's Chad Johnson, 0 for 1. Weakly hit. That pitch was in on the hands, and it's an error on third baseman Hinojosa. What is wrong with that left side of the infield, and particularly the hot corner for Brownsville, Texas? Third error of the game against a Brownsville third baseman. As I said, that pitch was in, and there really wasn't much Johnson could do with it, but they put the ball in play, and he's on base. Banda had 2. Now he's in left. Throw to first base, back safely, Johnson. Connor McMahon, the batter. Connor, Cannonsburg, 9th grader, Cannon McMillan this fall, wants to be a cardiologist. Plays football and basketball. Throw over to first base, back safely is Johnson. Always enjoyed doing basketball games at Cannon McMillan High School. Great facility. Here's the pitch, in for a called strike. And then the Cannon McMillan baseball field is nowhere near the high school. You definitely need GPS to find the Cannon Mac baseball field.
Where is it at? Is it North Strabane Park or somewhere else?
How do I explain it to you where it is? By the way, Frank Zabrowski, who was at one time the Cannon McMillan baseball coach, volunteering here at the Pony League World Series. Saw Frank yesterday. Next pitch is high, 1-2. You know, as you're going south on 79, you go past South Point, and then you come to that exit where if you go up the exit, there's a BP station and the McDonald's, etc.
Yes.
You know that?
Somewhere along there?
Yeah, well, if you turn left there instead of going right into Cannonsburg, you turn left there, go top of the hill, turn left, then you see the field.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Swing and a miss. Out number 3, no runs, 1 hit, or rather no runs, no hits, 1 error. 1 left on base, middle of the third. It is Brownsville, Texas 3, Waynesburg County, Pennsylvania 2. This is the Dick Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Horse Around at the West Alexander Fair, September 4th through 9th at the Fairgrounds in West Alexander.
This is Jason Kipnis, second baseman for the Cleveland Indians. His nickname is Dirtbag because getting dirty never holds him back. When Kip's not playing baseball, he's reading about baseball. When he's not reading about baseball, he's listening to baseball. When he's not listening to baseball, he's watching baseball.
Ooh, you better get dirty, get down.
And when he's not watching baseball, he's playing baseball. MLB.com at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball.
Batting first and playing third base, number 23, Brent Burks.
All right, bottom of the third inning, changes for Washington County. Brent Kurtz is in playing third base and batting in the #1 spot of the batting order. The new pitcher is Justin Naylor, and Justin's in the third spot of the order. Bottom of the third, 3-2, Brownsville, Texas leads. Fastball inside from the left-handed Naylor to Hinojosa. Ball one. Hinojosa 0 for 1.
No, stay in, get in, let's go.
Yeah, no, stay in that batter's box. One ball pitch. Called strike 1-1.
Also, Mikos Montalis catching for Eric Cole for Washington County. So 3 changes in this inning for Washington County defensively.
1-1 pitch, ball fouled away. And Coach Downer told us when we checked with him earlier, wondering about Montalis playing today. He said, yeah, he's okay. He'll see action, and here he is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know for certain that he's in that catcher's spot of the order?
That's what I was informed.
Thank you. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He throw to first necessitated Montalis throwing to Stanton to complete the strikeout. 2 innings for Chad Johnson. Gives up 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned. Struck out 1. 3-2 Brownsville, Texas leads. Jose Banda, the batter. Banda signaled it a run of the first inning. We're in the bottom of the third. Breaking ball from Naylor, called strike. Jose Banda from Brownsville, Texas. He goes to Pace High School. Also a football player. Weekly hit to the right side of the mound. Past the mound, second baseman West with a throw to first baseman Stanton, 2 outs. Last of the third, Brownsville, Texas on top 3-2. Washington County took a 2-0 lead on the top of the first. Brings up Rafael Capistran. Capistran from Brownsville. And he goes to Veterans Memorial High School, his 10th grader. Nobody on, 2 outs. Strike call to the inside corner. Left-hander Naylor against the right-hander Capistran. And the next pitch called strike 2. And the 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball down and in. And Naylor enjoys a 1-2-3 bottom of the third. Came on and does effective work. And at the end of 3 innings, it is Brownsville, Texas 3. Washington County, Pennsylvania 2. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs.
To help prevent injuries.
And to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Well, the game of baseball may be the same through the years, but the technology certainly has changed. There's a company called Diamond Kinetics, which was founded here in Pittsburgh area in 2013, and they have created motion sensor technology, and in short, they have devices which measures the maximum barrel speed that a bat travels, and by that number alone, you can determine a lot of different analytics. For example, as you might imagine, faster the bat speed, the faster the pitch. Well, distance is then created, and you can figure out just exactly how fast and how powerful a bat that you've got up at the plate. Kind of interesting numbers to fool around with.
And a new pitcher for Brownsville, Garcia, right-hander. After Parr worked the first three, Parr is now playing third base. And Leal's in center field. Garcia's hitting third. And Leal sitting in the fifth spot of the order, playing center field with Parra moving to third. So right-hander Garcia to face Washington County's Nick Popolarczyk. Now Popolarczyk 4 for 6 in this tournament, also the winning pitcher over the Netherlands on Friday, 9-2 Washington County victory. Pitch outside ball one, as Randy and I have pointed out to you a number of times. Washington County has not won 2 games in a tournament in the same season of a tournament, same year, since 2006. A win over the Netherlands and a loss to Covina. Popolarczyk from Cannonsburg takes a strike, basketball player, and wants to be a sportscaster. So I have gotten Nick Popolarczyk's address. I'm going to send him a brochure for the Waynesburg University Sports Announcing Camp coming up next June. And a swing and a miss.
Did he give an indication whether he might attend?
I don't want to pressure him. Just said, Nick, just give me your address, send your brochure. Also, I sent a brochure, or will be sending a brochure to Jared West, no, not Jared West, to Blake Stanton, who wants to be a sports announcer. 0-2 pitch. High and outside 1-2. 3-2 in favor of Brownsville, Texas. That's 2-2 rather. And the next pitch, swing and a miss. Ball gets away, but catcher Maldonado's got time to throw to first base to Sanchez. Out number 1. Garcia starts with a strikeout. 3 innings for Parr. He gave up 2 runs that were both unearned. A breaking ball down and in to the left-handed batter. First baseman Sanchez did a real good job of stepping into foul territory to give his catcher a significantly important target. Now Ben Hardy, who's not related to the 84 Lumber Hardys. Ben is 0 for 1 from Washington, PA. Bouncer to third. He'll be a 9th grader at Trinity this year. Third baseman Parra took a little bit of time, but then he smoked it across the diamond for the second out of the 4th inning.
Very nonchalant at third, and as we've discussed, third base has been a problem area today for Brownsville, Texas defensively, but Parra now trying to settle that down as he goes from the pitcher's mound to third base during this half inning.
Brandon Adams steps in. He is 1 for 1. He has one of the 2 Washington County hits, breaking ball called strike. Popolarczyk has the other hit. In the second inning, Adams tried to stretch a single into a double and was thrown out. There's a called strike. Really was a fine play made by right fielder Martinez to gun down Adams. Next pitch called, strike 3. Washington County goes down 1-2-3 in the top of the 4th at the end of 3.5 innings. Brownsville, Texas 3, Washington County, Pennsylvania 2. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
It's go time at Dunkin' with 2 egg and cheese wake-up wraps for $2. Enjoy 2 freshly made oven-toasted wraps and keep on running all day long. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin's full-bodied cold brew coffee takes 12 hours to steep and almost no time to sip. Experience the craft in Dunkin's ultra-smooth cold brew coffee. America runs on Dunkin'.
Well, Washington County has an array of various historic opportunities for folks to take a look at when they make their visits here, including the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum. They've got nearly 50 restored and antique trolleys and a 4-mile trek. So if you've ever thought about it or said, hey, I'd like to try that, how was it back in those trolley days? You can do that right here in Washington County, the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum. And in Washington County, it is a festival county. Almost every weekend of the fall season, you can find yourself a wonderful festival to take part in. 3-2, Texas continues to hold the lead. We head to the bottom of the 4th.
I am a proud resident of Washington County. I live in Hickory, PA, Mount Pleasant Township. I own a Bud Bear car. I own a Subaru Crosstrek. Fouled away by Parra. And he goes down to all 4s. I love being a part of Washington County. It's been 2 years now that Suzanne and I have lived in Washington County. This foul ball coming off the leg, maybe the knee of Parra.
He dropped immediately, and checking that left knee, it looks like. And he'll stick it out, just kind of walking things off. As this gives us a moment to remind you that for exclusive access to updates, promotions, and scores during the 2017 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, just text PONY to 39187. Again, that's 39187, and become a Pony MVP Insider.
You okay? Let me know, sir. All right, good man.
The home plate umpire, Stan Wilkerson, saying, you all right?
One of the things I love about this setup, how we have the mic on the home plate umpire, and really makes us privy to some interesting conversations, just like that one checking in on the batter, Rafael Parra.
Stan Wilkerson from New Eagle, Pennsylvania. Pitches up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-2, Brownsville, Texas leads in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the 1-1 pitch slapped outside the third base line. This is game number 10. We could have as many as 19. Depends on whether there are games necessary Wednesday in advance of the championship game Wednesday night. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball bounces to the right of the catcher. Quickly thrown to first base after Mantelis hustled over to pick the ball out of the grass and fire the strike to Stanton. Out number 1 in the 4th inning. 3rd strikeout for Naylor. Left-hander came with a breaking ball, and even though it came out of the hands of a left-hander, that ball didn't kick to the third base side of the mound. It kicked to the first base side. And now Marco Martinez. Nobody on, 1 out for 3-2 in favor of Brownsville, Texas. Foul ball down the third base line. Now the winner of this game will play the loser of the Bay County, Michigan, Covina, California game, which is coming up at 8 o'clock tonight. Mark Uriah is going to be in the broadcast booth with us for the 2 games tonight, the voice of the Pony League World Series. 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Good sharp breaking ball from the left-hander Naylor. Justin Naylor from Cannonsburg. Peeks over the top of his glove and now comes with the 0-2 pitch. Ball out of play as that pitch was off the plate, but Martinez had no choice but to go after it, swat it away, and look for something better. So a souvenir baseball. By the way, this is West Virginia Day here at the Pony League World Series, and our friends from Pikewood making sure that the baseballs can be kept. That is, they are souvenirs by the fans. Swing and a miss. What about Naylor? Naylor has retired 5 in a row and has struck out 4 of 5. He's doing his job as his team hopes to get back in this ball game down by 1. Uniform number 10 Naylor against number 10 Martinez. The Washington number 10 wins this particular batter, brings up Rene Sanchez 0 for 1. Sanchez 3 for 7 in the tournament, right-handed batter, first baseman. Check swing. Pitch was high. The appeal, it is ruled a strike. Got the ruling from Brian Gillespie, the first base umpire.
Yep, getting another look at it. Did appear that he went around, so strike 1.
Ball fouled out of play, no balls, 2 strikes. Rene Sanchez from Brownsville. He's also, he'll be a 9th grader at Veterans Memorial High School in Brownsville, Texas, which is located on Military Boulevard in Brownsville. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball down and in. Ruled a swing by the first base umpire. Justin Naylor strikes out the side and comes charging off the mound with a big smile on his face as he has retired 6 in a row since coming on in the 3rd, striking out 5. On we go to the top of the 5th inning. At the end of 4, Brownsville, Texas 3, Washington County 2. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods.
We're America's #1 sporting goods store, and we're always open. Every season starts at Dicks.com.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Community Bank, by Marthinson and Silvati Insurance Group, and by Washington Auto Mall.
Coverage of the Pony League World Series on WJPA, Washington, Pennsylvania, 5th inning. And leading off for Washington, Mikos Mantelis, first plate appearance of the game. This right-handed batter is 3 for 6 with a home run and 4 RBIs. First pitch, ball 1. Second inning of relief for Garcia. And the 1-ball pitch, swing and a miss. Washington County trails 3-2 in the 5th inning. The winner of this game moves on, and the loser is done. One pitch, swing and a miss. The home run for Mantelis came in the 9-2 win over the Netherlands. A good cut by Mantelis. Leading off the 5th inning, Garcia shakes off a sign or two. Now time is called. The catcher, Maldonado, has a wristband with the code to the numbers that are dictated from the dugout or that are verbalized. Swing and a miss, strike 3, pitches up. And now 3 strikeouts for Garcia. The 2 relievers, Naylor for Washington County and Garcia for Brownsville. The 2 of them have combined to face 10 batters and have struck out 8. Here's Jared West.
Mighty impressive, and these two pitchers really have settled this game down.
West, left-handed batter, and takes a strike. Jared West from Washington, Pennsylvania, quarterback on the football team, going to be a 9th grader at Wash High. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on a pitch away. Both Garcia and Naylor, the relievers, are throwing darts. Got a good one going here. The home team trailing 3-2. That is playing the role of the visiting club by way of the scoreboard. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. By the way, the home team for each game of the Pony League World Series is determined before the tournament by way of a coin flip. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, called strike 3. 2 outs. Pirates started for Brownsville, went 3 innings and allowed just 2 hits, 2 runs, both unearned, and struck out 4. So now Brownsville, Texas pitching has retired 8 batters on strikes. Top of the menu for Kurtz. Ball 1, this right-handed batter, Brent Kurtz, going to be a 9th grader at Trinity. He was telling us he wants to be an anesthesiologist. Pitches outside, 2 balls, no strikes. So proud of myself, I said that word correctly. 2-0.
Must be an intelligent young man, I'm sure.
And Garcia's 2-ball pitch. Weak roller to the first baseman, Sanchez, and an unassisted putout. Been quiet the last couple of innings. Middle of the 5th. Washington County did lead 2-0 after a half inning, but it is now after 4.5. Brownsville, Texas 3, Washington County 2, the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again. How about next weekend?
Yes! Cheers to the Pennsylvania Bavarian Oktoberfest on the streets of downtown Canonsburg, September 15th through 17th.
We are with you until the final out of the 66th edition of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. You can watch these games on MLB.com, the American Sports Network, or which way would you like it? Straight audio, WJPA, on the TuneIn Radio app. We've got you covered through social media, MLB.com, and American Sports Network, from now until Wednesday night when the championship is decided. Early offense in this game. Things have kind of held pat for a bit. 3-2 right now. Brownsville, Texas on top. We head to the bottom of 5.
Defensive team is for Washington County. And he plays center field, number 27, Forrest Cabanas. Moving to left field.
Changes for Washington County. Adams moves from center to left. Havanas takes over in center field. And Siller's playing second base. And the left-hander, Justin Naylor, facing Maldonado. Line drive foul ball right side. Strike 1. Maldonado's 0 for 1. A 3-2 ball game in the bottom of the 5th that has been 3-2 since the 2nd inning. Maldonado from Brownsville attends Veterans Memorial High School. Ground ball up the third baseline, near the line, played by Kurtz. The throw across, on target. A long distance connection, well along that third base line and well past third base. And a good stretch by first baseman Stanton. That's what you got to do. You got to get in front of it. Don't play it off the side. Get in front of it. does two things for you. It eliminates an extra step in the process, and good strong throw by Kurtz, one down. Top of the batting order for Darren Ramirez, who was 1 for 2 in this game, 4 for 6 in the tournament. Left-handed batter, hit one off the end of the bat. Weak roller to second. Flip from Siller onto Stanton. 2 out. That's Ben Siller at second base, not Ben Stiller. To bring up Derek Ramirez, bottom of the 5th inning. And it's 3-2, Brownsville, Texas leading. So now with this ground out to second, 8 in a row, retired by Justin Naylor. Ramirez 0 for 2 in this game, 3 for 9 in the tournament. Called strike. Scott Donner, the head coach, manager for Washington. Sean Cole is one of the coaches. So is Ben Siller's dad, Eric. Eric's a sales representative for Healthcare Solutions, called strike, and Sean is in the oil and gas business, regional manager for EQT. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ramirez. 1-1 pitch. Bouncer to third. Bad hop. Kurtz couldn't handle it. And Ramirez is safe at first, 2 outs. E5. That is the 4th error of the game against Washington County.
Second error that's occurred at third base for Washington County. Brownsville, Texas has had its share of problems over at third base as well. 3 errors committed by Brownsville at third base. And whenever errors have occurred, that's when runs have scored in this ball game.
Brownsville picked up 200 runs in the bottom of the 2nd to take the lead after Washington County had scored 200 runs in the top of the 1st. Throw to first base, back safely is Ramirez with Garcia in the batter's box. Fidel Garcia lives in Rio Grande. Of course, Brownsville, Texas, on the northern. Here's the next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Brownsville, Texas is the southernmost tip of the state of Texas, right along the banks of the Rio Grande River. 1 on, 2 outs. Southern Zone representative. Quick meeting between Brownsville's third base coach Luis Trevino and the batter Garcia. This base runner in the 5th inning, first base runner we've had in the game since the 3rd. 3-2, Brownsville, Texas leads. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another dandy breaking ball down and in. And Naylor certainly has shown how effective he can be, and that's a tough pitch for a right-handed batter to handle, that left-hander's hook that comes down and in. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Oh, 2 pitch. In the dirt, ball bounces off the body of catcher Montalis on a wild pitch. Derek Ramirez to second base. 2 more opportunities for Washington County to tie the game, so it's important that after this wild pitch that Washington County not allow this additional run. That runner represented at second base by Ramirez. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Garcia. And the pitch is up high. Blue Hayes Pony Field. Don't forget, we've got 2 more games coming up later today, 5:30 and 8 o'clock. 4 games tomorrow. And then at least 1 game Wednesday, the championship game. Wednesday night at 7:30. 2-2 pitch. Line foul ball down the first base side. Ernie Galuski will join me for the telecast on Wednesday night, the radio coverage Wednesday night for the championship game. It'll be Mark Uriah and Randy Gore. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. runner at station number 2. As Naylor looks in, gets his sign, comes set and delivers. And a foul ball outside third. Past third base coach Fernando Torres.
Brownsville just trying to scratch an additional run across the plate here this inning. You get the air and wild pitch, and Naylor has been so difficult to hit. Washington County coaching staff saying that Naylor's the hardest thrower on their pitching staff, and he has displayed that along with a great breaking ball.
Runner at second, left-hander Naylor set at the shoulders. The ball fouled off as Naylor came with a fastball in on the hands of Garcia. Chad Johnson started for Washington County, went 2 innings, gave up 3 runs, but only 1 run was earned. The 3 RBIs for Brownsville, well, just 1 RBI, the single of Bando. Here we go again, another 2-2 pitch. Fastball in. Jose Banda on deck. And Banda is the number 4 hitter in the Brownsville, Texas batting order. 3-2 is the count, 3-2 the score in favor of Brownsville, Texas, bottom of the 5th inning. Naylor checks the runner at second again. 3-2 pitch and a foul ball through the third base coaching box. Boy, it's quite a battle here between Naylor and Garcia. Remember remember Naylor had retired 8 in a row before Ramirez. Derek Ramirez reached on an error. While on the other side of the card, Garcia, the Brownsville pitcher and the current Brownsville batter, has retired 6 of 6. Another 3-2 pitch forthcoming. And Naylor 3 looks towards second base and time was called. And Naylor threw a breaking ball, but time had clearly been requested and granted by the home plate umpire, Stan Wilkerson. And remember, a hitter cannot call time. A hitter can only request time. Got to be careful when you put that hand up that indeed the umpire is going to give you timeout. Pivotal pitch right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. Fly ball left field into foul territory and towards the woods.
And the battle continues.
Boy, it is a good one.
11 pitches this at bat.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 3-2. Brownsville, Texas leads. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Naylor. Ready again. And a hit batsman. Derek Ramirez stays at second on that hit batsman. Well, he went to third, but he's got to go back to second base. And now 2 on, 2 outs. And the cleanup hitter for Brownsville, Texas, Jose Banda. And time is called as Scott Downer is going to go to the mound.
Now Derek Ramirez confused as to why he had to go back to second, but it was a hit by pitch of Fidel Garcia, so cannot advance. And now Scott Downer trying to settle things down is after that 2-out error that put Derek Ramirez on. Hit batsman, well, a wild pitch, now a hit batsman, so you don't want this inning to unravel on you, and even more so, you have to keep this a 1-run ball game right now. Brownsville, Texas has the 1-run lead, and you get the feeling with the way this game has proceeded that there may not be a whole lot more run scoring to happen, so you want to keep this at a 1-run deficit.
Meetings adjourned. Banda steps in. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Has 6 RBIs in this tournament. Throw to first base, pulling first baseman Stanton off the bag. Brownsville scored 19 runs in the 3 games, and Banda has knocked in 6. Pitch. Fouled at the plate, strike 1. 5:30 later today, Seoul, Korea against Hagerstown, Maryland. 8 o'clock tonight, Bay County, Michigan against Covina, California. It's been a 3-2 ball game since the bottom of the second. We're now in the last half of the fifth. Ramirez at second, Garcia's at first. Naylor gets his sign from catcher Mantelis. 0-1 pitch, way outside and off the glove of the catcher. Runners move up. Derek Ramirez to third and Garcia to second on the wild pitch. Well, Naylor was so effective, was so sharp against the first 8 batters that he faced, and then there was the error, and then he seemed to get out of sorts, and now the intentional walk is ordered. No pitches need to be thrown. Banda goes to first. Makes a lot of sense, this decision by Scott Downer. Great deal of success. Get by the guy that's knocked in 6 runs in this thing and set up a force play at any base. Now Leal, his first plate appearance of the ball game. And it's left-hander against left-hander. Well, Naylor, see how effectively he can use that breaking ball against his left-handed pitcher. First pitch, just a bit outside with the breaking ball. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Naylor delivers line drive, foul ball. Boy, that was an important pitch there. Naylor goes 2-0, and he opens the door for Leal, but now it's 1-1. No question about it. That left-handed pitcher can effectively throw that breaking ball away from the left-handed batter. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Next pitch, check swing. That's ruled a strike by the home plate umpire, 1-2. Justin Naylor trying to nail it down. Now record the final out of this inning. Young man who's also runs cross country. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-2 pitch. Dribbler, third base side of the mound. Pitcher Naylor's got it. The throw to first base to stand, and the inning is over. Brownsville, Texas, no runs, no hits. An error hit batsman, an intentional walk, 3 left on base. After 5 innings of play, Brownsville, Texas 3, Washington County 2. This is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs.
To help prevent injuries.
And to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company.
After 5, 3-3-3 for Brownsville, Texas, 2-4-4. I'm sorry, 2-2-4 for Washington. Here's Randy Gore.
Thank you, Lanny. Top of the 6th, Blake Stanton leads off for Washington County. Fidel Garcia continues on the bump, the right-hander working in relief. And first pitch hits the batter, Blake Stanton. Right between the 2 of the 4, it's a bit painful, but he'll gladly accept first base because that breaks up a string of 6 in a row retired. That plunks him on the back. And that hit by pitch, again, breaks up a string of 6 in a row retired by Fidel Garcia. So trying to find a way to scratch a run across here to, at minimum, tie things up. Washington County has not had a hit since the 2nd inning. That was a single by Brandon Adams, and he was thrown out at second on the play, trying to stretch it out into a double. Justin Naylor, he'll bat for the first time today. Has done a fabulous job pitching in relief. Shows bunt, pulls back, fastball is strike. Coming down the third base line, Rafael Parra, the third baseman, anticipating the bunt, with a runner at first and nobody out. Naylor is 1 for 1 with an RBI to runs scored so far in this tournament. By trying to advance the runner here with a bunt, rolls it foul up the first base side, and now behind 0-2. So likely to take the bunt away with 2 strikes on the batter, unless Scott Downer is intent on getting a bunt down here. But with Naylor pickoff throw and back in safely, head first stabbing in Blake Stanton. Right-hander loosening in the Washington County bullpen. And that is Anthony Andy. You may see him when we get to the next half inning. Right now, the top of the 6th, 0-2 pitch. Fastball downstairs, 1-2. 3-2, Brownsville, Texas leading. That's been the score since the second inning. Washington County scoring 2 unearned runs at the top of the first. Brownsville with 1 run in the bottom of the first, an RBI single by Jose Banda, and then 2 unearned runs for Brownsville in the bottom of the second. 1-2 pitch stays away, 2-2. There have been 7 errors by the 2 teams combined, which is the reason for so many unearned runs that have crossed the pay station today. Sun shining brilliantly over Lou Hayes Pony Field at the moment. Wind blowing gently toward right center field. First baseman Rene Sanchez holding the runner, Blake Stanton. From the stretch, coming set, Fidel Garcia. Deals to the plate, 2-2 fouled out of play. And you go back a half inning ago as well. What a job done by Washington County pitcher Justin Naylor. Had the bases loaded with 2 outs. Got an inning-ending ground out off the bat of Jonelio Leal to end that threat and leave the Sox jam. Now it's Justin Naylor with the bat in his hand, but he swings and misses here for strike 3. 1 out of the inning. 5 strikeouts for Fidel Garcia. So the one away, it's Connor McMahon. He's 0 for 2, has struck out twice. Has not faced Garcia yet today, though. Third baseman Parra takes a few steps back behind the third base bag. There's also a right-hander loosening for Brownsville, Texas, in their bullpen. Good lead at first for Stanton. He takes off with a pitch. It's low and away for a ball. Throw into second. Not in time. Tough pitch for the catcher Maldonado to try and throw anyone out on. And a good jump by Stanton. He takes second, stolen base, and a runner in scoring position.
Boy, I tell you, Randy, I really like that. Scott Downer, congratulations. That's a good call. Get that potential tying run in scoring position. Take the gamble, go after it. And he did, and I like that play a lot.
1-0. Breaking ball catches the inside corner to Connor McMahon, 1-1.
Well, it sends a good message to your team, okay? We got a chance here. We're going to get that tying run into scoring position.
And Garcia has been so stingy as well that you have to try and make something happen. 1-1. Check swing trying to lay off on the appeal, and first base umpire Brian Gillespie says that Connor McMahon went around. Now these teams, when they've appealed, they've made it count every time that an appeal has happened. Brian Gillespie says it's a strike, and it has been.
And if you appeal and you lose, you don't lose a timeout.
That's right. So no harm, no foul in that aspect. 1-2, breaking ball. Soft pop, third base side will get out of play. And then bounce into the bleacher seats. So McMahon now battling with Garcia. McMahon with 1 RBI in this tournament. Would love to add another to his stat tally here. Runner in scoring position. Stanton at second with 1 out, top of the 6th. 1-run lead for Brownsville. Swing and a miss on the 1-2 pitch for strike 3. 6 Ks now for Garcia. And he pulled the string on McMahon. And now it'll be Nick Popolarczyk who will re-enter the game for Forrest Havanas. Popolarczyk is 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a stolen base in the first. Goes after the first pitch and rips it into right field for a base hit. Rounding third comes Stanton. Throw home is not in time. It was cut off by Garcia, then thrown home to Maldonado. But beating it out Stanton, and the game is tied 3-3.
Well, like I said a moment ago, congratulations to Scott Downer. He took a gamble. He said, let's put that tying run in scoring position, stolen base. Negative here for some reason. Stanton didn't slide, and it almost cost him. Relay, I guess that was the pitcher that relayed the ball to the plate. Pitcher belongs behind home plate.
So now with a runner at first and Popolarczyk, see if he gets in motion. Ben Hardy swings and misses for a strike. Game tied up 3-3, top of the 6th.
Yeah, that next batter needs to be in a position to let the runner know that he should slide or can stand up. I thought there that Stanton should have gone in sliding.
0-1, swing and a miss. That play was far too close to come in standing. I agree. Inching out that lead at first, Popolarczyk. 0-2 coming. This one hit into left field for a base knock. That'll move Popolarczyk to second. Ben Hardy with a single. With 2 outs in this top of the 6th. 1 run already in at a tie game 3-3. Washington County and Brownsville, Texas. And we'll see Brandon Adams.
If you follow a lot of baseball, you'll hear consistently from baseball people that walks and hit batsmen when they come in that leadoff spot can lead to runs. Well, that's what happened here. You got Garcia. He had retired 6 in a row, but he hits the first batter of the inning and tie ball game, and now we've got a conference and a pitching change.
So that'll be it for Fidel Garcia. Had performed so well up until the 6th inning and almost got out of the inning without any damage. Had retired 6 in a row before hitting Blake Stanton to lead off the 6th. Stanton stole second after a couple of strikeouts. Back-to-back singles by Popolarczyk. His tied the game, and then the Ben Hardy single has prompted the exit of Fidel Garcia.
Banda's coming into the game, but last night when Banda was pitching, because he was wearing white sleeves under his jersey top, he had to go in and change and take off the undershirt. And he had to go into the dugout right here as well to make that uniform wardrobe change. Brownsville, Texas, from the northern shore of the Rio Grande River, right, very close to the western side of the Gulf of Mexico, making a long trek up to Washington, Pennsylvania to be with us for the festivities.
So realignment, as you might expect with Banda leaving left field to pitch. Javier Hinojosa returns to the game to play center field.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Marge.
And Jonelio Leal is now in left.
Hey,
he goes from center field to left. And it's Banda who will take his relief pitches, or take his warm-up pitches rather, to work in relief. This will be his second relief appearance of the Pony League World Series. Went 2/3 in his prior appearance. No walks, 2 strikeouts, no hits or runs allowed. There's Garcia with what he had done in relief today. 6 strikeouts But Washington County able to get to him in this frame with a 2-out RBI single by Nick Popolarczyk. Also, as Lanny Fratteri had mentioned earlier on, it is West Virginia night at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. And we invite all those from the great state of West Virginia to have some fun and enjoy a great night of baseball. We still have 2 more games to come tonight. Also celebrate, also in the celebration of West Virginia night, the West Virginia Black Bears and their mascot Cooper will be here tonight.
Tony Caridi, our colleague, who's donated a good bit of his time to be a part of our broadcast coverage. Tony, the voice of the West Virginia Mountaineers, football and basketball. His son has 3 children. He and his wife have 3 children, and one of their one son, last couple of years, been the voice of the West Virginia Black Bears, and is going to do college football this fall, following in his dad's footsteps.
Well, that is terrific. I'm sure the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, not in the case of Joe Buck and Jack Buck, or Tom Brenneman and Marty Brenneman, or Todd Callis and Harry Callis. And by the way, Bill Hillgrove has a grandson, Jack, Baldwin High School. He's going to become a sportscaster, coming to Waynesburg in the fall.
Ready for action. Banda delivers a strike on the outside corner as he inherits 2 runners at first and second. 2 outs. Brandon Adams, the batter. He's 1 for 2 today for Washington County. As he singled in the second, was thrown out, trying to stretch that into a double. Next pitch a strike, quickly behind 0-2. Banda with a good fastball. Not afraid to throw it. See if he comes at Adams again. This time goes with an off-speed pitch, and it's upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Popolarczyk at second, Hardy at first. 3-3 ball game. Washington County and Brownsville, Texas in the top of the 6th. Banda. 1-2, wave and a miss by Adams for strike 3, and the side is retired. But Washington County has tied things up. 1 run on 2 hits, a hit batsman, and 2 left on. After 5.5, Washington County 3, Brownsville, Texas 3. It's the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Through the years, some of baseball's great names have attended the Pony League World Series. That gentleman right there in the yellow coat, Paul Wainer, formerly of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Legendary Don Zimmer with his hands in his pockets there with the blue sport coat on. And how about that guy right there with his back to you? None other than Tommy Lasorda. Through the years, the Pony League World Series has not only put together wonderful baseball, but has brought some of the great names of the game to this event. And yesterday, in fact, we had Omar Moreno, former Pirate, John Smiley, among those from the Pirates organization who were on hand. And we've got a tight one here, all locked at 3. We go to bottom of the 6th inning of play.
Welcome back, bottom of the 6th. We're all tied 3-3, Washington County and Brownsville, Texas. Popolarczyk, by the way, re-entered the game a half inning ago. He will return to left field. Brandon Adams returns to center field. And Justin Naylor continues on in relief for Washington County, the southpaw. And he delivers outside, ball 1. To leadoff man Rafael Parra. Parra started this game on the mound for Brownsville, Texas. He's currently at the third base position. Swings and misses for a strike, 1-1. Justin Naylor, 1-1, gets another swing and a miss for strike 2. Naylor making a second relief appearance of the Pony League World Series. Pitched 3 scoreless innings in a victory against the Netherlands in day 1. Hard throwing southpaw, certainly has a future. 1-2 pitch. Up and in for ball 2.
Here we go.
on the appeal. This time, no swing, says Brian Gillespie. So as you said earlier, no timeout.
Yeah, he doesn't lose a timeout.
You don't lose a timeout in this case for Washington County. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wave and a miss. The hard-throwing southpaw comes through to punch out Rafael Parra. That's his 6th strikeout in relief. He entered the game in the 3rd. And 1 down to the bottom of the 6th.
You know, Randy, looking at that pitcher, watching it, then seeing it again on replay, even if you didn't throw that pitch hard, there's no way a hitter could deal with it as high as that was in the zone. So Naylor doing a good job. Fastball, breaking ball, changing speeds.
Marco Martinez asks for time. It is granted time. Reached on an error, catcher's interference in the 2nd inning. And later scored on an error. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. So before Martinez sees a pitch, it'll be Jorge Lozano who will pinch hit for Marco Martinez.
This is Coco.
Coco. So Coco Lozano?
Well, that's his nickname. One of 5 players wearing the uniform number 99 in this tournament.
Breaking ball strike. So instead of the lefty-lefty matchup that would have been in place with Martinez, Brownsville skipper Fernando Torres decides to go with Coco Lozano, the right-handed hitter, but he has watched 2 strikes so far. Couple of good breaking balls, nothing in 2. 6'1", 175-pounder Lozano. Favorite team, the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitch from Naylor. Breaking ball that was out of the zone, but just trying to make contact and doing so successfully. Lozano puts it in play and fouls it 3rd base side. Long look in, now Naylor deals. And the 0-2, a roller, and that is a foul ball. Off the body. It may be a good thing because, or at least for Washington County, as the play had continued, Naylor threw the ball away at first base, but it was a foul ball off the body. Or was it?
Yeah, he called foul ball.
Well, he did. I was just looking at the replay.
You're questioning whether that was the right call?
Yeah, maybe not sure whether that was or not on the replay, but nonetheless, we continue on. Certainly, foul ball was what was ruled by Stan Wilkerson, and that's the way it'll remain. 0-2. Oh, that one hits the batter. And now Lozano is on with 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. We're tied up 3-3, Washington County and Brownsville, Texas. And that hit by pitch right in the midsection. As it'll be Rene Sanchez, and pinch running will be Marco Martinez. So Martinez re-enters the game quite quickly for Lozano. Sanchez 0 for 2, lined out to right of the 2nd inning, was punched out in the 4th. Brownsville has not posted a base hit since the 2nd inning. That was a leadoff single by Rafael Parra. Washington County committed 3 errors in that 2nd inning, allowing Brownsville to score 2 runs, at the time taking a 3-2 lead. Washington County getting a run a half inning ago to even the score at 3-3, time granted.
I believe the catcher called time because it looked like Naylor was ready to go into the full windup.
You know, the runner at first, now from the stretch, Naylor kind of forgot the placement of the ball game. He throws over to first to check Martinez. Washington County 3 runs on 4 hits, 4 errors. Brownsville, Texas 3 runs on 3 hits and 3 errors. 1-0 coming. Slow roller first base side on the right side of the infield. Charging on it is the second baseman, Ben Siller. He'll throw on to first to retire Sanchez 4-3. That slow ground out will advance Martinez to second base. So positive out, advancing Martinez into scoring position.
All right, let's go.
Heriberto Maldonado 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the second. An opportunity to give Brownsville, Texas the lead back. Breaking ball bends inside for ball 1. Look into the signs with Montalis ready. 1-0 will flare behind the second, or actually in front of the second base bag, and a diving play made to his left by the shortstop, Ben Hardy. Makes the play, collects the out, and the inning is over. A hit batsman, 1 left aboard for Brownsville, Texas, as Hardy with a terrific diving play to his left right in front of the second base bag. Score.
Well, Washington County is the home to numerous fairs and festivals that go throughout the entire calendar year. Coming up there, you saw the Toast. We've got the Bavarian Festival coming up here shortly. Washington County, Pennsylvania, tourism extraordinaire. And these fans are getting their money's worth here on a Monday afternoon contest. The host team, Washington, Pennsylvania, locked up here with Brownsville, Texas, 3-3 as we head to the bottom, I should say to the top half of the 7th inning now, locked up at 3 apiece.
We head to the 7th at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Game 2 today between Washington County and Brownsville, Texas. Washington County, PA, evening the score 3-3 with an RBI single in the top of the 6th by Nick Popolarczyk. And now to the bats again as Mikos Montalis will start us off in the 7th. And Montalis, who hit a big home run against the Netherlands, we spoke of earlier on, to open the tournament for Washington County. He looks at strike 1. Jose Banda will continue in relief. He punched out the last batter, retired the last batter in the 6th. Brandon Adams, foul ball out of play, 0-2. Foul ball out toward the parking lot behind Lou Hayes Pony Field. The 66th Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Glad to have you with us on WJPA AM 1450. Foul ball off the end of the bat, rolled on the first base side. Also the American Sports Network, Pikewood Sports, Green County Sports.net, all parties contributing to our broadcasts and video stream, audio streams for the Pony League World Series. 0-2 on Mikos Montalis. Quick timeout granted. Now Montalis and Banda will ready to do battle with an 0-2 count. Fastball off the glove, way upstairs, off the glove of catcher Maldonado for ball 1. Banda certainly a hard thrower, but will complement that with a good breaking ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, play.
Swing and a miss. There was the off-speed pitch, and he got Montalis to chase after it in the dirt. Strikeout completed 2-3 by Maldonado to Sanchez. 1 away in the top of the 7th. Just planted that in the dirt, and swinging over top of it was Montalis. Ben Siller is the next man in. Fastball to Siller is a strike. This Washington County team, ever since the players were selected in mid-June, the team practicing regularly, playing in several area tournaments to prepare for the Pony League World Series. Won one of those tournaments, the Tournament of Champions in Charleston, West Virginia. 0-1 a strike, 0-2. There's that breaking ball from Banda to get the second strike. See what he brings him here on the 0-2. Goes to the high heater for strike 3, wave and a miss. So Ben Siller retired. 3 batters faced, 3 strikeouts for Jose Banda. 2 down to the top of the 7th. And during that Tournament of Champions, Ben Siller was 5 for 7 with 4 doubles, but punched out just moments ago. Anthony Andy also went 7 for 9. And that championship win in Charleston, West Virginia. Bases are empty, top of the 7th, 3-3 score. Pitch inside to Brent Kurtz. Kurtz 0 for 1, grounded out of the 5th. Zane Friend started this game at third base, committed an early error. And Brent Kurtz taking over. Banda's 1-0. Roller on the right side, played on a hop by Darren Ramirez, settles himself, fires on to first base. And 1-2-3 goes Washington County at the top of the 7th. We head to the bottom of the 7th at Lou Hayes Pony Field. It's Washington County, PA 3, Brownsville, Texas 3 at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again. How about next weekend?
Yes. Horse around at the Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through the 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds.
For Brownsville, leading off the 7th inning.
Washington County, PA 3, Brownsville, Texas 3. Bottom of the 7th, Darren Ramirez, Derek Ramirez, and Fidel Garcia all due up. Pitch outside, ball 1 from Justin Naylor.
Keep trying the ball, Darren.
So it'll be a last at-bat win for someone in this elimination game. Showing bunt and pulling back Darren Ramirez. First strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Crashing down the line, third baseman Brent Kurtz anticipating a bunt. Lefty versus lefty to begin this bottom of the 7th. Naylor has been fantastic in relief, and a line drive over the leaping glove of Kurtz into left field. Base hit, and that's the first hit for Brownsville, Texas since the 2nd inning, and the first against Justin Naylor.
Bunt's got to be in order here, you would think. Bottom of the 7th of what is scheduled to be a 7-inning game. Derek Ramirez, the batter, in the number 2 spot of the order.
Exciting baseball here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Glad to have you along on 1450 AM WJPA in Washington, MLB.com, Pikewood Sports, American Sports Network. Showing bunt, pulling back at a pitch upstairs, ball 1.
Yeah, but kind of not squaring around to bunt. And ideally here, where you want to bunt the ball is to the first baseman. And considering that we're dealing with 13, 14, 15-year-olds, maybe you really just want the hitter to get the bunt down, the batter to get the bunt down. But ideally, it should be to the first base side. But if you're going to bunt, move the potential winning run in the scoring position, just square around.
Blake Stanton holding the runner at first. For the time being, time granted.
I think it's even more difficult to bunt when you're moving a lot as the pitch is coming in.
1-0, bunt is laid down softly, played by Naylor. He'll spin and throw to first. Successful sac bunt advances Darren Ramirez to second base. So the potential game-winning run now in scoring position with 1 out of the bottom of the 7th.
Well, let me tell you this, Derek Ramirez, he did a tremendous job. He handled that pitch particularly well to drop down the bunt, get it in play, get from the Brownsville standpoint, a major plus to move that potential winning run in scoring position to the point that Scott Downer is going to go to the mound to talk to his troops. His outfield's in a situation where it may have to come in a couple of steps. It's got to be in a position with a runner at second and 1 out that if there's a base hit to the outfield, they've got to be in a position to have a legitimate chance to deny the winning run.
Javier Hinojosa will be the next hitter, as he did re-enter the game to play center field, so he is back in the 3 spot of the batting order for Fidel Garcia.
And Hinojosa is 1 for 8 in this tournament. And then the number 4 batter, Banda's on deck.
So the meetings conclude, and now it's again Darren Ramirez at second with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th for Brownsville, Texas. And a flare diving catch made by third baseman Brent Kurtz. To his left, able to somehow reel that ball in. 2 outs of the inning. A great leaping grab to his left.
Not only to his left, but a little bit, he had to lunge backwards a bit. Once again, the intentional walk of Banda.
So that'll put runners at first and second for Hanelio Leal.
Courtesy runner forthcoming.
And Banda will head back to the dugout. And we're going to have a pinch hitter as well. So Rafael Capistran will re-enter to hit for Leal. And Banda will actually remain at first base. So the only substitution will be the new hitter, Capistran.
Okay, let's go. 2 outs, play.
As you could hear Stan Wilkerson, our home plate umpire, 2 outs And we resume play. Tie ball game, bottom of the 7th, 3-3, Brownsville, Texas, and Washington County. Banda dancing off of first, but his presence is rather meaningless because it's only Darren Ramirez that matters as the potential game-winning run. And the first pitch, a strike to Capistran. Rafael Capistran's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Re-entering the ball game to pinch hit for Leal, and he swings and misses for strike 2. Checking signs and instruction from Fernando Torres, but it's Justin Naylor in command right now. Nothing into the count with 2 aboard at the bottom of the 7th of a tie game, 3-3. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and we will play extra today at Lou Hayes Pony Field. A single, an intentional walk, 2 left aboard for Brownsville, Texas. And your score, Washington County 3, Brownsville, Texas 3 at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
The key to winning is getting the most out of every player.
We need to perform at the highest level.
Anything less won't cut it.
We demand the best.
You also need the best medical care and sports training programs
to help prevent injuries.
And to provide world-class treatment if someone gets hurt. We won't settle for second best.
That's why the Pitt Panthers choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
Athletes at every level choose UPMC Sports Medicine.
We head to the 8th at the Dick. Oh, sorry. We head to the 8th inning of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Washington County, PA, and Brownsville, Texas, all knotted up 3-3. And it'll be Blake Stanton who will face Jose Banda for Washington County. Banda deals and a check swing, but the pitch is a called strike nonetheless. Banda entered this game in relief in the 6th, punched out a batter with runners at first and second at the time to keep it a tie score. Banda has struck out 3 of the 4 he's faced. And as he deals another strike, has Blake Stanton lined up for a potential strikeout as well. So our first extra inning game of the 2017 and 66th Pony League World Series. Swing and a miss, chasing a pitch well outside of the dirt. Completing the strikeout 2-3 is Maldonado and Sanchez. So four punch outs now for Jose Banda. Now Brownsville, Texas, trying to extend its run after losing to Bay County, Michigan 6-4, beat the Netherlands yesterday 12-4. Washington County defeated the Netherlands in day 1 9-2. As a roller off the bat of Naylor, third base side, and the third baseman Rafael Parra sets, throws, and retires Naylor, 2 outs. Brings up Connor McMahon. So Parra, check that, Banda rather, looking for his second straight 1-2-3 inning. Breaking ball up and in for ball 1. McMahon 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. McMahon went 3 for 4 with an RBI in that victory against the Netherlands on Friday.
2-0. Connor's got to be thinking, I want to find a pitch in my zone. If it's not there, take it. Maybe look fastball in his zone.
2-0 is a called strike.
Pitch on the outside corner. Good pitch that would have been able to punch the other way.
And Banda deals fastball in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. And Washington County again with that win against the Netherlands. That was on Saturday, the 9-2 victory. Then dropping a 10-0 decision to Covina, California yesterday. Covina will play later on tonight against Bay County, Michigan, the 8 p.m. game. 3-1 is away for ball 4, so 2-out walk, first batter to reach against Jose Banda. Also later on this evening, Korea will take on Hagerstown. That's the 5:30 p.m. game. Lanny Fratteri and Mark Uriah will have the call of the final 2 games of the night. But right now, this second game of the day is in extra innings here at the top of the 8th. Washington County and Brownsville, Texas.
That walk to McMahon is the first walk issued by Brownsville pitchers in this game. But keep in mind, there have been 2 batters hit, 2 Washington batters hit in this game, and both of those batters came around to score.
Strike pumped in to Nick Popolarczyk. Remember, Popolarczyk tied this game up in the 6th with an RBI single. That was after Blake Stanton earlier on in the inning had stolen second base. 0-1, Popolarczyk, ground ball pulled past the first baseman and into right field for a base knock. High throw into third, but backing up was part of field to throw from Martinez. Runners at the quarters with 2 outs at the top of the 8th for Washington County. Popolarczyk with 3 hits today, all are singles, and 2 RBIs, and this one has set up Washington County for the go-ahead run of the 8th. Next hitter will be Ben Hardy, but now we have a conference for Brownsville, Texas. So the skipper, Fernando Torres, out to talk with his team. Looked like this might be a smooth inning for Banda.
All kinds of meetings going on. Eric Siller, one of the coaches for Washington, ran out to talk to Scott Downer.
Let's go, fellas.
Options. Popolarczyk at first. How gutsy do you try a first and third play here? Send Popolarczyk, see if you can steal a run.
Would be a bold strategy, but have to suspect that there are a number of options on the table here. Ben Hardy at the plate. 3-3 score, the top of the 8th. Washington County threatening Brownsville, Texas. Strike from Jose Banda.
Well, Connor McMahon, the runner at third, he's got to stay very alert. That breaking ball, if Banda throws a breaking ball in the dirt, ball kicks away. He's got to be on top of it.
Oh, 1 is a called strike.
No breaking ball in the dirt. These pitches there, they were placed very well.
Banda very accurate with that curveball, and he jumps out in front, 0-2. 2 outs, 2 on, runners at the quarters of the 8th inning. And the pitch fouled off by Ben Hardy.
Catcher Maldonado held his glove out about a foot outside home plate, and the pitch came almost near the corner of the plate, but was close enough. Hardy thought he had to protect the plate.
Popolarczyk at first, McMahon at third. 0-2 again. This one is inside. Banda thought he had strike 3 with a smile on his face, but Stan Wilkerson Home plate umpire motions inside. Washington County 2 runs in the first, 1 in the 6th. Trying to take the lead in the 8th, but they will not be able to do so as Banda does indeed strike out Ben Hardy. Gets a swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts for Banda in relief. Washington County in the 8th with a walk, a base hit, and 2 left on. Your score after 7.5. It's Washington County 3, Brownsville, Texas 3 at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
We're America's #1 sporting goods store, and we're always open. Every season starts at Dicks.com.
From the opening pitch back on Friday to Wednesday's championship game, we will have all of the action televised here of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. MLB.com, American Sports Network, and all the social media entries as well. Watch the action right here all week long.
Washington County 3, Brownsville, Texas 3. Bottom of the 8th for Brownsville, Texas. Rafael Parra leads us off. Justin Naylor for Washington County entered this game in the 3rd and has continued to pitch and pitch extremely effective, as he has permitted only 1 base hit. So there have been some base runners sprinkled throughout by Brownsville, Texas, but only 1 base hit. That was a single by Darren Ramirez in the 7th, but he was left stranded. Here a couple of quick strikes to Rafael Parra, and Naylor picks up where he left off. So 5 scoreless innings of relief for Justin Naylor, trying to keep that going and force another extra frame. Parra 1 for 3, singled and scored in the 2nd. Wave and a miss here. And to complete the strikeout, Montales throws on to first baseman Blake Stanton, 2-3, and 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. 8 Ks today for Justin Naylor. So Marco Martinez, 0 for 2. Swings and misses. Lefty versus lefty. He was pinch hit for in the 6th. Coco Lozano hit by pitch, and then was quickly replaced by Martinez as the pinch runner, and has remained in, has Martinez playing his normal right field. Swings and misses again at a sweeping breaking ball outside that goes around on it for strike 2. Most of the runs in this contest scoring early. Brownsville, Texas had a 3-2 lead after 2. Washington County tied it in the 6th on a Nick Popolarczyk RBI single. And we've been even ever since. Naylor's 1-2, fouled off the end of the bat by Martinez to stay alive. Washington County, throughout those, we talked about the tournaments that they had participated in prior to the Pony League World Series, using that time, as time granted here to Martinez, but using those opportunities to better their situational knowledge. Coach Downer speaking about that the team had lacked that during the tournaments that it participated in prior to the Pony League World Series, and trying to improve upon that, as well as improve upon hitting against higher velocity pitching. Going indoors to hit off of hard-throwing machines, and knowing that some of the hurlers in this Pony League World Series would throw much harder than what they had been facing. Breaking ball brushes the jersey of Martinez, hit batsman, and a runner on in the bottom of the 8th. Maybe not even the jersey, might have caught the elbow pad perhaps, but nonetheless. Martinez is aboard, and now it's Rene Sanchez.
Remember, young baseball players, those that particularly are on the teams that play in tournaments, the all-star teams, etc. The DNA benefits these young people. They've got the DNA that their skills are there, but now they need to develop the mental aspect of the game. That's what Randy's talking about, the situational understanding of the game.
Rene Sanchez looks at a good breaking ball for a strike from Naylor. Yeah, Coach Downer speaking about the players knowing where to go with the ball when the ball's hit to you, kind of having that mindset. And that's what they speak of when talking about the situational part of the game. Not just situational hitting, but situations on defense, knowing where to go with the baseball when it's hit to you. Martinez at first with one out of the bottom of the 8th. 3-3 your score between Washington County and Brownsville, Texas. Bender stays away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Naylor takes a look at the runner, comes plateward, and a one-hopper hit to third off the glove of Kurtz. It trickles into shallow left. 2 on for Brownsville, Texas in the 8th. That'll be an error. Another error at third base today, which has been a problem area for both teams. And that has Brownsville, Texas in position with Heriberto Maldonado. But before that, we'll have a pinch runner over at first. And this will be Michael Ramos. And also before Maldonado will hit, we'll have a pitching change. So that is it for Justin Naylor. Right now he's on the hook, but he's got a big smile on his face. What a fabulous performance for that young man today. Gets a big hug from Papalarchik as he will evidently take over on the bump now, and Naylor will head to the outfield to play defense. But just an outstanding effort by Justin Naylor this afternoon. Some of what Naylor has done today, strikeout after strikeout. He has punched out 8 today and entered this contest in the 3rd inning. Brownsville, Texas was leading 3-2 and keeping his team in position to rally. Justin Naylor. So he and Papalarchik will swap positions. Naylor 5 1/3 innings, giving up only 1 hit. No runs so far, 2 walks and 8 strikeouts, although he is responsible for the 2 on the bases right now. And really the man that matters most, it's Martinez at second because he represents the game-winning run.
Those 2 walks were both intentional. 3 hit batsmen charged to Naylor. Fortunately for him and for Washington, the 3 batters that were hit by pitches, well, the first 2 did not. Now we'll see what transpires in light of the fact that there was a hit batsman here in the 8th inning, and that runner Martinez is at second base representing the winning run.
Two more games to come today at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. At 5:30, it'll be Seoul, South Korea against Hagerstown, Maryland. And then at 8 p.m., it's Bay County, Michigan against Covina, California. One final in the books from earlier on today. Youngstown, Ohio defeating Guasave, Sinaloa 11-8. And this one's still to be determined. We're tied 3-3, Washington County against Brownsville, Texas.
Washington County outfielders have to come in a little bit. I mean, once again, you base hit, got to be in a position to be able to throw out the run at the plate. But then again, too, you're not in a position where you can give yourself all up, because if that ball's hit well and it pushes you back, the out doesn't score a run with runners at first and second.
So with 2 aboard and 1 out of the bottom of the 8th, we're ready to go. Popolarczyk to face Maldonado, but again, time granted. So we'll eventually get this at bat going. Here we are. All played up. Wilkerson says play ball. Popolarczyk's pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Mikos Montalis for ball 1. If you can make it out to tonight's games, certainly encourage you to. West Virginia night at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Maldonado. West Virginia night featuring the West Virginia Black Bears and their mascot Cooper. So we encourage you to come out.
1 ball, 1 strike.
As we have a 1-1 count in the bottom of the 8th to Heriberto Maldonado. Martinez at second. Ramos at first. Fly ball hit hard, but slicing well foul on the right field side. Easy souvenir ball for one of our fans up on the lawn. Plenty of lawn seating available. In foul and fair territory right field side. A lot of Washington County folks enjoying this game. 1-2, another foul ball straight back to the screen. Maldonado battling. Waiting on deck is Darren Ramirez.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Corey.
Long look in by Popolarczyk with Montalis. Finds a sign he likes, brings the 1-2. Fastball is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Washington County 2 runs in the first, 1 in the 6th. Brownsville, Texas 1 in the first, 2 in the second. From the stretch, Popolarczyk looks at the runner at second, brings the plate, curveball, sky to center. Underneath it is Adams, who'll make the catch. Tagging just to draw the throw, Martinez. Strong throw into third. It was offline with the runner not advancing.
Oh, I'll tell you, that was Kurtz did a great job of blocking that ball, and Popolarczyk was still trying to get over into foul territory to back it up.
Setting his feet to make the catch and apply the strong throw, almost too strong, and doing everything he could, Brent Kurtz, just to knock that ball down. Great job by Kurtz. So runners remain at first and second in the bottom of the 8th. Washington County trying to force another extra frame. Foul ball out of play, left field side by Darren Ramirez. Ramirez a couple of singles to his credit in this game today. He's 2 for 4.
And 5 for 8 in the tournament.
1 strike, play.
Popolarczyk brings the 0-1. Ground ball right side and through for a base hit. Runner going to be held at third. Is the throw? No, the runner's coming home. He leaps over top of the tag attempt of Montalis and scores. And that's your ball game. Brownsville, Texas wins it on a remarkable play at the plate by Marco Martinez. Martinez mobbed by his teammates. He ran through the hold sign and scored by leaping over the catcher Montalis. Diving effort by Montalis on the third base side of home plate, and Martinez completely leaped over it. Perhaps a future in the high hurdles. An outstanding play, and Brownsville, Texas wins it in stunning fashion, 4-3 in extra innings over Washington County, PA. We'll be right back with more as it is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series.
Mom, I'm bored.
Boy, what are we going to do this weekend?
When the family's fun meter runs down, recharge in Washington County. We've got something for everyone. Indoors, outdoors, history, sports, gaming, fun. Visit WashingtonCountyPA.com to get started and share the energy.
What a great day that was.
Let's do it again.
How about next weekend?
Yes.
Horse Around at the West Alexander Fair, September 4th through 9th at the Fairgrounds in West Alexander.
Five. Coming back. Brownsville, Texas, with a remarkable victory, 4-3 over Washington County, Pennsylvania in extra. And we head down to the field with Tony Caridi.
Randy, thank you very much. What a fantastic game. I'm joined by Darren Ramirez, the man of the hour, Fernando Torres, the manager. We'll start off with you, Fernando. We were here not too long ago, about 24 hours ago, and you said you guys got some confidence in yesterday's victory. That was an unbelievable baseball game. Just run it through me, run it through your mind, if you would, what just took place out there this afternoon.
Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate Washington County. They played an excellent baseball game. I don't know the name of their pitcher, number 10. He threw outstanding, kept us off balance with his off-speed pitching, his curve, his ball, his changeup. Hats off to them. But going back to the game and us, the boys just find a way to win. They didn't want to go home, and that's what we've been telling them. Hey, we're not here to one game or two games. We're here for the long haul. So the teams have to watch out because we're ready to play some baseball.
When you saw this guy coming up to bat and you knew the situation, what were your thoughts as to what was going to happen?
Well, he's our leadoff for a reason. He plays pepper with the ball. He's not the biggest, the strongest guy, but he makes very, very solid contact. And he's Captain Clutch right now for us.
Let's talk about it, Darren. There it is right there. Let's talk about that at-bat for you. What were you looking for? What kind of a pitch did you get?
I just took a hack at it. That's it.
Simple as that, just took a hack at it.
Yes, sir.
What about your teammate there, who's going to be a high hurdler someday? What an unbelievable play.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be out. They burned him pretty bad, but he hurdled the catcher.
Number 13,
it was a blessing.
This is an elimination game, as you guys know. What's it mean for you as you take another look there with a beautiful play that they'll be talking about in Brownsville for a long time? What's it mean for you guys now to continue to advance in this tournament?
It means a lot to us. We came a long ways. We need to win, keep on going, so we won't go home.
Simple as that. Stay here in Western Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Darren Ramirez, he's the hero of the day. Fernando, thank you. We'll see you down the road here. Another one to go.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
You bet. Fantastic game here, folks. The Pony League World Series. We go extra innings, and Brownsville, Texas defeats and eliminates Washington County, Pennsylvania by a final score of 4-3. Two are in the book. Two more to go today. We invite you to join us right here later on this afternoon. 5:30 is our next game for this evening's doubleheader. Darren Ramirez with the game-winning base hit. as Brownsville wins it. 4-3 is the final score. Pitch as the action continues from the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Thanks for being with us, everyone.